Hi boys and girls, this is Miss Cheryl with our alphabet review video. This video is based on a book that I had when I was a little girl, which was a long time ago. It was an ABC book, and I read it over and over again with my mom, so much so that even now as a grown-up, I have the book memorized. So I'd actually tried to find the book so that I could share it with you guys. However, the book is really old, just like this, Cheryl. So I couldn't find it. I was on all kinds of websites and things like that, but I couldn't find the book. But since I had the book memorized, I thought I would recreate the book so that I could share it with you. So when I was recreating the book, I discovered that I probably needed to go over a couple of vocabulary words. Because there's a couple words in the book that we don't really use that much anymore. So I just kind of wanted to go over them to make sure that you were familiar with what the words meant. So a little bit of alphabet vocabulary first. The first word I wanted to talk to you about is the word boar. So you can see by the picture, he's kind of mean looking. A boar is basically a wild pig. So when we go to a farm, we'll see the pink pigs. I know when we go to the 4-H fair every year, it's like, oh, they're so cute. Look at the pink pigs. So basically a boar is like a wild cousin to the pigs that we would normally see on a farm. Boars do not live in Kent County. They do not live in Maryland. They do live in the United States, though. They live in like Texas and some of the southern states, but not around here. But basically, boar, wild pig. The next word I wanted to share with you is fair. Some of you might know this one. Fair is a synonym, which is a word that means the same as another word, but it's the same as a carnival. So each year, I mentioned the 4-H fair. We go to carnivals. We'll get on rides. We'll eat cotton candy. We'll play games. So same thing, fair, carnival. The next word is the word hair. And a lot of times when we think of the word hair, at least for me, I think of like the hair on your head, like the hair that you braid, the hair that you comb or brush. But this particular hair actually means rabbit. And a hare, in this sense, is basically a rabbit, but they're a little bit bigger than the rabbits that you would see running around maybe in your neighborhood or in your yard. And they have a lot bigger ears than the rabbits that we would normally see around here. But hare, rabbit, same thing. And then the last word I thought you might not be familiar with is the word you. And this isn't like you and I go to the store. This yew is a tree. As you can see, it's a evergreen tree with needles, and it has little red berries. You usually see the berries in this particular tree, and it's kind of full blossom or full of berries around the holidays, around Christmas time. I actually have 2 of these types of trees in my yard. The berries are very bad for you. They're very poisonous, so don't ever eat the berries if you see them. But I think that birds and squirrels and things like that, it doesn't bother them, and they can eat them. Because I know I have a lot of birds in my 2 yew trees. But again, so it's a yew, and it's a type of tree. So quick back through. Boar, wild pig, fair, carnival, hare, a rabbit, yew is a type of tree. All right, with that in mind, let's go ahead and start our story. Alphabet practice. So at any time as we're going through the alphabet practice, you can pause this video and you can take your finger and you can trace over any of the letters that you might be having trouble with. Just take your time, just take your finger over the capital letter or the lowercase letter, stop it as many times as you want to, or not stop it at all. Maybe this is just strictly, it really is a review and you're already familiar with all the letters. Either way works for me. Whatever works for you works for me. All right, so here we go. A is for apple. B is for boar. There he is. C is for cricket, who's crawling under the door. Ooh, that was kind of quick. E is for elephant. Going to the fair. G is for goldfish. H is for hare. I is for inchworm. J is for jam. K is for kitten. L is for lamb. If you haven't noticed, it's definitely a rhyming story. M is for mouse, nibbling on some noodles. O is for owl. He's looking down on a poodle. Q is for queen. R is for rain. S is for steamship. T is for train. U is for unicorn, dining on vines. W is for window. And an X, guess what? It's 2 lines. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, that was quick. Can I go back? Maybe. Let's try again. I make it go in reverse. Doop, doop. 1, 2. Y is for what type of tree? U. There we go. And Z is for zipper, and zebra, and 0, and zinnia 2. All right, there is the end of our alphabet. Like I said, you can play this over as many times as you like. You can look at the word to kind of give you a hint if you're having trouble with the letter. You can pause it at any time and trace over top the letters with your finger. Use it however you might need to use it. And then next week, our video we'll start working on some sounds as well. So this week is just to review your alphabet. See you next time.